Welcome back to Pandemic Reign of Cthulhu. Our magician is going to be going first, of course. He's first in the turn order. He has 4 Dunwich cards, 1 Arkham, 1 Innsmouth, and a relic. He still has the Seal of Lang, which allows us to cancel the ongoing ability of an old one if we get an ongoing ability old one showing up later in the game. So he has his maximum hand size right now of 8 cards, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, he doesn't. He has 2, 4, 6. He has 7. So he has 1 more card maximum. He should plan on meeting the hunter over here somewhere in Dunwich so that he is able to exchange that 1 card, get that 1 Dunwich card. I think he's going to head down to Dunwich anyway. Boy, I think he might just have to blow all of his actions moving this turn. I think he will do that. He'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's all his actions. He wants to get down to Dunwich so that if he can get 5 of the Dunwich cards, he can then come over to the Old Mill, seal the gate. That's all his actions. Not too exciting. Drawing 2 cards. And he gets 2 Innsmouth cards. Well, now he has 1 card more than he's allowed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 relic makes it 9. I think he's going to ditch his Arkham card, which may or may not be a good thing to do. That's going to leave him 4 Dunwich, 3 Innsmouth, and 1 relic for 8. He's allowed 8. So that was his draw 2 cards. Now it is draw summoning cards. So let's see what we get for summoning at the end of his turn. We get the cafe gets a cultist in Dunwich. So there's 1. And the next summoning card of the 2 is the docks over in Innsmouth. Gets a cultist, and the docks are here. Of course, we have 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 10 cultists left before we're going to run out. So we're doing okay. And that's basically our first turn for our magician. Up next, the hunter. And the hunter has 1 relic, the Song of Kadath, which lets us regain sanity. And she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she has her maximum card. She has 3 Kingsport, 2 Arkhams, and a Dunwich. Now, if she can get over to Dunwich, she can give the magician that 1 card, which will then give him 5 Dunwich cards. So can she do that? Well, yes, she can. So she's, wow, what am I going to do? I think she's going to go to the market. That's her first action of 4. She's at the bus stop, so she's going to use the red card here. So this means she can go anywhere she wants. So she's going to spend that. So for her second action, she's going to end up here at the church with the magician. For her third action, I think she's actually going to take a card from the magician. So she's going to take one of these Innsmouth cards from the magician. So that's her third action. And for her fourth action, she's going to give the magician the 1 Dunwich card. So that allows the magician to not go over his maximum hand size right away. And that's a good thing, because we don't want to burn cards to the discard pile if we can help it. Now, of course, we didn't get rid of any cultists, but that's it. So now she needs to draw 2 cards, and this could be problematic because she's going to be over her hand limit. So she gets a Kingsport and an Innsmouth. So what does she want to keep? Wow. So looking at her hand now, with the relic, of course, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. She has 8 cards. We now have 4 Innsmouth. Wow, what to get rid of? I think, I hate throwing out an Arkham. Wow, I don't know what to do. I think we're going to have to get rid of an Innsmouth card. I know that sounds like not the thing to do. We've thrown out too many Arkham cards already and some Kingsport. So she's going to keep that. And that is the end of her draw cards phase. Now it's summoning. So more cultists on the board. At the graveyard, we get a cultist. That's the gate location. And our second one is at the boardwalk in Innsmouth. Okay, the boardwalk. We get one which is way over here. Now that only leaves us 2, 4, 6, 8 cultists left. And of course we're going to just continue on. And so I think this could be fairly good. So we're going to, of course, we're back to the magician. So he gets to go. The first thing he's going to do, he's going to move one location to the old mill. And for his second action, he's going to cash in his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Dunwich cards. And that seals this gate. Now, when you seal a gate, if you're insane, you would get all your sanity back. But he's fully sane, so not an issue there. And you lose one cultist in every location in the town that you sealed the gate from. So this one will go away, this one will go away, one of these guys goes away, and one of these guys goes away. So by sealing that gate, we took 4 cultists off the board. And we're 1/4 of the way to victory. So that was his second action. So what does he want to do for his third action? Does he want to go through a gate maybe? Nah, I think his third action he might as well go back with the hunter. His third action, and for his fourth action, I think he's going to take an Innsmouth card. Oh, he can't take an Innsmouth card because, oh shoot, did I mess that up? I think I did. He couldn't give her a card. You can only exchange the Dunwich cards in Dunwich. You can't exchange any other cards, and I forget. I think he gave her an Innsmouth card he couldn't have. So he would have had to discard it because he would have had too many cards in his hand. So I think that's how that worked. Sorry about that. If that's incorrect, I'll leave a note and fix it later. But I think he gave her the Innsmouth card here, and he can't. So he would have then taken the Dunwich card from her. So he would have had to get rid of one. He would have had to get rid of that card. I'm pretty sure that's all fixed. So with that all said, then he can't do any more exchanges. So for his fourth action, he might as well get rid of this cultist and be done with it. All right, that's it. That was his 4 actions. Now he gets to draw 2 cards. And why do I have a funny feeling? Yep, indeed. So he gets another Innsmouth, which is, I guess, is good, but of course this is bad. Roll the sanity die. So, rolling the sanity die. Wow, we are locking out. Now, there's a 33% chance you're going to get a blank side because 2 sides are blank, but that's excellent. He takes no sanity damage. Awakening, reveal the next old one. Yeah, that's always fun. So the next old one awakens, and it is Yog-Sothoth. And he has that funky symbol. Playing relic cards can only be done by the active player. Well, that's not necessarily the worst ongoing effect. So I'm not sure we need to spend the Seal of Laying to get rid of that yet. And of course, a lovely Shoggoth appears. So we're going to draw a card from the bottom of the summoning deck, which is here, and a Shoggoth is going to appear at the factory, which is basically the bus station over here in Innsmouth. And lastly, shuffle the summoning discard pile and put the cards back on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the discarded summoning deck and give that a shuffle, and then that will be the end of the draw 2 player cards. And we resolve the Evil Stirs card, and then we need to draw summoning cards, and we're still in the draw 2 summoning cards phase. So there we go. Summoning card deck shuffled, and the first is going to be at the junkyard. So we get another cultist appearing at the junkyard. There's 3 there now. That's not good. We didn't have a Shoggoth move symbol. And the wharf gets another one, and no Shoggoth move symbol. So the wharf. And that's the end of our magician's turn. So that was not too bad. We got 1 of the gates sealed now. So that's not bad. Over to the hunter. And what is the hunter? What's the hunter going to do? She's kind of nerfed because she has 3 red cards and 2 Arkham cards. And the problem with that is even if she gets to the bus station, well, she can go somewhere here if she spends a Kingsport card. So I think she'll probably do that. She's going to go to the Historic Inn, and actually before she does that, she's going to take one action. She's going to give the Song of Kadath to the Magician because he has a bigger hand limit. So he now has 5 cards in his hand. She has 5 cards. So that's her first action. Her second is going to go here. Her third action will be to spend 1 Kingsport card. So she can go anywhere in Kingsport. She'll go to the woods. So that was her third action. Her fourth action will be to get rid of the 2 cultists in the woods. Her actions are done. And now she's into the draw 2 cards. So 1 card, 2 cards. She gets an Arkham and a Dunwich. So we now know that the Dunwich cards are useless. Well, not useless. We can use them for bus travel and such, but they're not going to help us seal any gates. So when we need to discard cards, we can discard the Dunwich cards. So she has 2, 4, 6 cards now. She's not over her hand limit, so that's a non-issue. And it is now time. That was her drawing 2 player cards. It's now time to do the summoning. So 2 summoning cards. Old Mill is going to get a cultist. And the Old Mill, which is our sealed gate location now. The Old Mill, and we also get a cultist appearing at the cafe. So we smoked them badly in Dunwich, but they still keep coming back for more. Okay, that concludes our hunter's turn. Done an awesome job. Shoggoth didn't move, so that's good. We do have an ongoing effect with Yog-Sothoth, which means relic cards can only be played by the active player, so they can't be played out of turn by the other player. Not too big of an issue, I don't think, so I don't think I'm going to worry too much about canceling that effect at the moment. So far, our Magician still has all his health. He's got 3 Innsmouth cards and 2 relics. Our Hunter has 3 of her 4 sanity, 3 Arkham cards, a Dunwich, and 2 Kingsports. And that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. If you do, I have lots of playthroughs up here, complete playthroughs from beginning to end. That's what I do here on my channel, and of course more to come. And thanks so much for liking my videos. If you do, I really appreciate it. So join me next time for the continuation of Pandemic Reign of Cthulhu. I'm doing a 2-player complete playthrough. There are 7 characters in the base game. It's a 2 to 5 player game, so I don't think I mentioned that before, but there are 7 different investigators. I'm playing 2 because you can play from 2 to 5, and I'm not sure, maybe you can play 1 to 5. I think it's even 1 to 5. No, it's a 2 to 4 player game. You can't play 5. Just looked at the box. Anyway, thanks so much for watching along, and join me next time for the continuation of Pandemic Reign of Cthulhu.